Hi guys, this is Joyani, scrapping in my own private Idaho. I thank you for coming and stopping by. Today I am going to continue working with Christy's Beautiful Life, and I am using sketch number 16. So sketch number 16 is by Jennifer Gagne. This is a challenge that happened last month. This is day 16, so obviously I'm behind since this all 30 were completed on October 31st, so it's okay to be behind. I love the sketch. I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to try it. And so the thing that I thought I drew to the most was the centerpiece and the unusual layout of the pictures. So when I saw this, it stumped me, and I thought for a long time, but I thought it kept saying, that looks like a tree to me, or a cross. I might recreate the same idea and put a cross in the middle and do, I've got an idea for that. So I love this sketch. And so what I did was I decided to go with a tree theme. So this layout, I'm actually giving this to my nephew's family, and it will be a family tree theme, but it's also for the month of September. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this tree in half. So the centerpiece, I created that with, this is Cajun Craze, and it is cut at 10 by 10. Then I have Berry Vanilla, and it is cut at 9.5 by 9.5. And then this is from the Autumn Memories, or Sweet Autumn. It has, the workshop is one name and the paperpack is another. So I actually used the workshop, and I'll show you what I did with the workshop. I didn't want to use all the icons because I do plan on completing that icon. So I will show you how I created ephemera from using the workshop as kind of as a inspiration. So this is the from the workshop, and this is what I created. So sometimes you run out of the fun stuff that goes in the workshop, and you would like to use up more. So I will show you how I did that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this tree in half. I'm going to cut it in half by itself, and then I'll cut the other pieces together because I would be going through multiple layers. And this tree, I put the craze in there, so because our family trees are full of love. So I'm going to line it right. I'm putting it right in the trough. I'm going to set it, because this is kind of delicate. It makes me a little nervous. And I'm going to set my blade. I'm going to move my blade down here. It's right in the middle. And I am hopefully it will. I'm going to go halfway down this way, and then I'm going to go back up half this way. I didn't want to take the leaves, and this leaf I'm probably just going to finish cutting on my own. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to adhere these layouts together, and then I will do that. So here we go. I like to have a little bit of, I didn't get this, I probably should have, but I have so many layers and it's going on a calendar. I just thought maybe not getting this time. I wanted to know, I put some, this is from a shimmer paint. It's a spray, gloss spray, and I wasn't for sure I would like it, so I tried it out here first. I used a black shimmer because on her sketch, she's used a darker layout, but I tried the shimmer and it looked more gray, so I decided I would leave that off, and I might play around with some things a little bit later and see if I can find something I like. So I'm going to go ahead and place this in the middle. I'm not using my ruler, which I didn't even bring my ruler out with me, so I'm feeling pretty brave today. So I struggled with this layout. I started and stopped it several times, and then I just, you know, sometimes I set things out and I just look at them, and then I will get inspiration. So I'm going to cut this in half, and it measures at 10 by 10. So in theory, I'm going to cut it by 5, and then I'm going to place my 2 halves together. Wednesday is a wonderful day for me to record because it's actually one of the few times that I am alone in the house, and I can do the kitchen table where it's nice and lighted. It might be kind of echoey because it is kind of bare right now. Okay, so this is why I did not want to do this with the tree, because I didn't want to try that. So this was one of our first scrapbook workshops with Stampin' Up. I obviously am not doing what they did. I'm going to go ahead and ink this a little bit just because I did some cutting, and if there's any jagged edges. Inking just kind of covers up a multitude of sin. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on this side, and this one is going to go, I'm putting it right smack dab in the middle. So it will be 1 inch down and 1 inch up. There's that. And I love Christie's Beautiful Life and the sketches. You can, the sketches are always free, and you're getting them from a variety of people. It's really like getting a new cookbook. Oh, I put these trees upside down, so I won't be happy with that. They don't necessarily have to be trees, but you know what? Here. Should I? Let's do the easy way and just do it this way, which means I'm going to have to follow my sketch. Sometimes I think I need to take a picture of things before I remove them, because then I struggle at like, well, how did I have that? Sometimes I come up with something I like a little bit better. So when you look at YouTube, they show the picture of the layout on the opening screen. That is always the completed project, and many times, I would say, I dare to say most times, I will add a few little embellishments after, because I don't want the videos to do long, and mine are actually live action. I do them in real time. So there we go. So that is my half, and then I'm going to put my little tree, and this tree is cut out of, oh, I can't remember the color. Is it beige? Barely beige, maybe? I'm going to say barely beige. I knew all the colors from close to my heart, but I'm not so great. And you know, see how this one is? I'm not going to cut that leaf in half, because it would lose some of its vim and vigor, so to speak. So I am going to go ahead, I'm going to do a light glue down, and then I will go back and adhere this for realsies. And I'm going to have it come up here like this. It's going to be right on the corner. Oops. Oh dear. Now I've got, well, that's okay. I had him upside down. It's because I'm used to two-tone paper. So, all right. Just going to put this one right here. And I'll show you where I'm going to place the pictures. A lot of the tree isn't going to show, but the theme of this scrapbook layout is family, our family tree. So one side of the kids' family is going to be my side, and the other side is the mom's side. Okay, so let's go ahead and look and see what the clusters that we're going to do. And I'm working from opposite, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start over in this corner. It kind of puts me in the mind of the last layout I did, only instead of waves, I am doing circles. I bought there's a circle die, it skips my mind, and it has all kinds of fun. Oh, there's a hair on I could send them a hair. It's great use of DNA for family, but anyway, I digress. So I was going to use that, but I couldn't find my embossing blades, so I didn't do that. So this one, actually, I am opposite. So I'm going to take these off and put these over here, or I will confuse myself. So back to where the pictures are going to go for this family tree right here. I'm going to place 4 like she has, and they're going to kind of be at the angle. They won't create the exact angle, and I'm not going to glue these down. I'm just going to show you where they're at, because I have pictures of people that there's kids in the pictures, and I didn't want to show the kids, so I will just put these on. But this is going to be it, and I'll have some of the branches like this one. I know that picture is not going to interfere, so you can have some of the branches tucking over if it doesn't distract from your pictures. So this is what the pictures on this is. So that gives you a place for 4. And then, so only half of this is going to be on the calendar. So I thought about putting a title, and that's my question. Do you think this needs a title down below? I would have family tree, or our family tree. So tell me what you think. Does it need a title or doesn't it? And sometimes we can't decide that until it's completely done. So I am going to go ahead and put my pictures down. So the first one, and I wish I would have taken a picture because now I'm forgetting. So this one is this is a printed paper, the DSP from Stampin' Up, and I'm going to put the 2x2 photo mat. You might ask, where does she get her 2x2 photos? I use Project Life. It is a free app through Project Life. You download it on your phone, and it works. It is the only one that actually works for that I know of that works for Androids. And I am an Android, so there we go. So that's how that one's going to go. I'll place that there. And then I have one right here. So the first thing I wanted to show you is these cute little owls and these trees. Where did I get those, you ask? I got those from the DSP. And there wasn't enough. I didn't want to use up all of my sticker sheets. I'll show you the sticker sheet I used. So this is the sticker sheet I used, and I will show you in what ways that I used it. So I didn't want to use up all the icons on my sticker sheet. So what I did was I went ahead and I looked at, you can see most of the ones that I'm going to use are from the tree side because the theme is family tree. But on the back side, there's some leaves, and so how I did that was, see this tree right here? This tree, I just took my circle punch. It was a tiny one, and I just cut out the tree. That's where it used to be. So you can do that, and you can see it's perfect. I'm going to pop dot that up, and it will set right up here. And I will wait until, so these will pop dot up, and then the same thing with the little owl. He was the only one that made the cut. I mean, there are other cute animals on here, but an owl belongs in a tree. I could have done the bird, but I didn't. Maybe I'll go back and put him on there, who knows. And he'll go right here. So these are just different sized circle cuts. So I'm going to take this up here. Now the DSP had a pink tone to it that I wasn't crazy about. So what I did was I took and sponged it. So and then that made it look totally different. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. I'm going to do one, and then you have this DSP. So if you have a small punch, I just place it, and then you can look and see, look at how cute this porcupine is. If I wanted to do this porcupine, I could just place it right here, and and then that gives me something to put on my circles. I just, the circle, so this is a 7/8, so I would put that on a colored 1-inch. So that's one of the ways that I altered this. The other way I altered, I did the same thing with the sticker sheet. So I love these trees, and I wanted to use these trees, and I'll show you theirs, and I'll show you mine. So this is from the workshop. This is from the workshop kit. This was a punch out. I love this punch out, and I'm making this for my nephew, but I want one for myself. So I went ahead and I copied it. I got a scallop punch. I inked in limeade, believe it or not. The color they used, I believe, was mossy, mossy mellow, something like that. Yeah, mossy mellow green. But I don't have all of their colors, but you can see how they are similar. And I do have a Facebook group if you want to pop over and still see some pictures. And I actually just took a pen and drew the trees on the back. So that was my cheat on this one. So, and I'm really happy with it. That way, that's one way to stretch your workshop if you don't have enough stickers for your workshop. Okay, so that is this cluster. So I have this cluster right here. I have my 3 circles. I have my owl. And then the next one I'm going to, okay, so the next one is a yellow one. Okay, and you're saying, where is that paper? It's not paper, it's the sticker. Some people hate yellow and never put it in their layout. When I was a quilter, they said, oh, you need a little bit of yellow in every quilt. So here's my yellow in this, not quilt, but scrapbook page. So what I did was, this was a sticker. I cut out a 3-inch circle, and I used it like washi tape and put it over the top, and then trimmed all the way around it, because I needed one more color for this layout, and there was nothing in there that was yellow. So now I'm going to make this cluster right here. So I have this one, and I have this one. So this is another of the pattern paper right here. This is another one that I have circle punched out of my paper, and I need one more, a tree up here. So that is my cluster there, and then I'm going to put my, and then this is my 2x2 picture frame, pictures. What I love about pictures is, because this is a family tree, there are a lot of people in the family, so it's nice. You can put a lot of pictures. They don't have to be great pictures. If you use the smaller pictures, you can scan them and make them small, and that way, if they're not the best, you can live with them. Okay, so then the next one is this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one, oops. Actually, I'm going to switch this one with this one because I don't want it so close to, I have that, so I don't want that so close to that. So I'm going to use this one. And this is how I made this journaling block. So they have this little journaling block from the kit. This is their journaling block. This is my journaling block. So I took a sticker from this page. I believe this one was right. Where was it? It was right here. And it was actually a tag, so I put it on my circle, placed it strategically, cut it off, and then just put bullet marks across. And there's my journaling. And I'll pop that up as well, so you can see All right, so this is my left hand side, my right hand side. Here we go again. So here is my circle, and that is just punched out of paper. And I have another journaling block that I have made, if I can find it, if it hasn't ran away. Oh, it's too bad. It was so cute. I'm going to show it to you. Well, that one, you might have to look for it on the flippity-flip side. It was, well, it will look for it in the still pictures. It goes right here, and I did the same thing. I took a sticker, and then I added lines. So we'll just put a pretend thing right there. Okay, because it's bound to show up as soon as I put things down. All right, so we're doing this one, and then our journaling block sits right there. We're going to use this as a placeholder. Actually, we'll do their journaling block until I can find mine. I just showed that to you. Oh, you know, things hide on this table. And this is the big table. This isn't even where I struggle. All right. So we're going to put their journaling block up here. This will not be in the final one, but it's going to go there for now. Then we have that's going to be a 2-inch picture there. So you have, oops, and we're going to have a 2-inch picture over here. And we're going to, we're going to have, here is my, actually I'm going to put this one up here like this. I don't like to put them exactly in the same spots because I think that looks too, I don't know. It's hard to be random. This one's going to go here. And then we have, and then you're going to have the green one. Yes. Let's have this green one go here. See, I should have taken a picture so I'd know exactly. And then this one's going to go here. I created this one as well. I sponged the white sticker and I cut out my scallop and I inked the edges, and that's for here. We're going to put our 2-inch one right here. We also have a 2-inch right here. So you'll want to look at your, always look at your pieces that are in your workshop and think, is there a way that I can recreate these if you're wanting to make more? All right, so I have, okay, this one goes up here. Oh no, that one doesn't go up there. This one is, same thing with the sticker. I covered this one up. This one is part of Bliss, but I just cut out a little, this is a sticker, and I just put it right there just to add a little bit of, because I won't use the word Bliss. So I'm going to put, let me see, that one's going to go right down here. I don't think that one's big enough. I think he needs to be bigger. Maybe this one will go down here. I'm following my sketch. Right. I sure wish I would have taken a picture. Actually, let's do this one. It's a little bit smaller. I like that one there. And then we're going to do, this one goes up here. And then this one goes down here. And we have one that kind of goes up here like that. Okay, so that completes our layout. I hope that this gives you ideas of how you can make your own ephemera. When you see this on the outside, just know that I am going to add a bunch. I have some loose sequins. I'm going to add a bunch, but I'm not going to have you watch me put on all of that, but just know that I got this. This was a close to my heart thing, and it was, and you can even color them. I might even try coloring them. You can actually color these with markers, and it's a lot of fun, and I will do that, but that is an extremely time-consuming thing. So this is my September calendar page, and it is also using the DSP Sweet Memories, I believe is what it's called. I will link all that information if you're interested in purchasing the workshop or the paper pack. A lot of times I will just buy the paper pack if I'm short on money at all, because I can usually stretch it and make it a workshop. But if you are new to scrapbooking, the workshops are a great way to go. So I will have my link if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Person. And I hope if you are a Stampin' Up! Person, or if you have a Stampin' Up! Person, that you will look in your workshops and find ways that you can create your own, I guess it's called ephemera, and it's a great way to stretch your scrapbooking dollars. I hope you'll like and subscribe to this, and we will chat with you later. Thank you so much. Bye.